Back here at Tom Adams Field, it's 35-3 Findlay on top of Wayne State. But at halftime, we always like to give it to the venerable T.O. He's there with Ryan Kelley, head baseball coach here at Wayne State. Throw it down to you on the sidelines. T.O.
Thank you, Brady. Down here, of course, with Ryan Kelley, my favorite baseball coach, as I say it every time we talk. First things first, Ryan, do you even have an off season? It seems like your season just ended. Now, yesterday, you're playing in an exhibition game.
Tony, great to see you. You're my favorite also, so thanks for having me. In terms of your question, college coaches don't have off seasons, especially college coaches in Detroit, the hardest working city in the country. We're always working. We always got something to do to help us get better.
You had your first exhibition game yesterday against Schoolcraft College at the Old Corner Ballpark. What did you learn about this year's team from just one exhibition?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for us to get out and compete against somebody else right away in this fall segment. But in terms of learning about our team, we had a lot of new guys that got an opportunity to compete and play, and we got some good mound time. We got some good at-bats. We ran the bases well, and we played pretty good defense. So we had a good start. I got to give credit to Schoolcraft Community College. They always give us an opportunity to go play them at the old Tiger Stadium site, Michigan and Trumbull, which is always a great opportunity for us.
Staying on the field, you've got your home run derby coming up at Comerica Park. It's a great event, and how much fun is it for everybody involved?
Well, this event started back during the COVID phase when we needed to help raise some money for our program. It's been student-athlete initiated, and we go out and just have an opportunity to hit some home runs, have some fun, and raise some money towards our program. Now it's transcended to Comerica Park. We go on a Friday night under the lights. It's just a magnificent experience that we really enjoy.
All the money that's raised, of course, goes to the Wayne State University baseball program. If you want to learn more about it, it's wsuathletics.com/sports/baseball if you want to donate. Here's what's impressed me, besides the fact it's the home run derby. You got Mike Horn and Kerry Lord to turn to the dark side and join the media for one night. I think that's impressive, right?
We are looking forward to that. It was a great call and invitation that we got a chance to do when we called Mike and Kerry. They've been great fans of our baseball program. We've been great fans of their programs. And ultimately, we're all on the same team, and we're going to have fun with them joining us.
In December comes the annual camp with Lance Parrish and Alan Trammell. How good is it to be able to get to work with those Hall of Famers and to be able to hold a camp here in the neighborhood?
We've started that camp back in 2010, and we've seen well over 1,000 camp participants come through the doors through that segment. And, I mean, obviously, Alan Trammell being a Hall of Famer. Lance Parrish was a perennial all-star during his catching days in the big leagues. They are tremendous human beings. I say it often, like the last World Series team in Detroit was '84, and they are World Series champions, and I believe in it because of how good of people they are. It's amazing how impressive they are as individuals and ambassadors of the game of baseball, willing to get back to the next generation.
Again, that camp is December 7th at Harwell Field, the Alan Trammell Lance Parrish camp. Hey, Ryan, you've been here 17 seasons, but you were an assistant 6 seasons before that, so you've been here 23 seasons at Wayne State. What does it mean to have that kind of continuity in one place?
Well, I think it's very special. This is a dynamic place, a dynamic athletic department, an unbelievable university. I love being in the city of Detroit. We promote Detroit identity all the time with our program. And it's fabulous to be here, and the continued growth going upwards. I'm lucky to be the head coach of the baseball program.
484 wins in your career, plus 22 players have been signed to major league organizations, including Hunter Brown. We'll talk about Hunter in a second, but what does it say about the program that you're able to get those wins, but more importantly, get players into the major?
Well, it goes back to our coaching staff, the recruitment process over the years, the effort we put into upgrading our facilities. Winning on the field helps. The dedication we do academically, it draws success, and that's a reason why student athletes have gotten to the next level. Is you also got to work hard and develop, and those are things that we try to do on a day-to-day basis here. But we've done a lot of things over the years, and we're in a position now we want to attract student athletes that want to compete at the NCAA level, but have a chance and a hunger to go to the next level in the professional ranks, and we'll keep pushing for that.
We talk about Hunter Brown here at this point. Off to a slow start early for the Astros, but right now pitching extremely well. Ryan, he may be the ace of the Astro staff as they head into the postseason, and I don't think anybody at the beginning of the year would have said that.
Well, he's still relatively young in his career at the big league level. He has garnered a lot of innings, a lot of time in his short time in the big leagues, but he's a competitor. He wants to win. He wants to succeed. He's worked very hard in the off seasons to continue to develop to be the best he can. And to be honest with you, he's a son of Southeast Michigan and a native Detroiter. He's got that grit and that mentality that he's taken to Houston, Texas, and the Houston fans are experiencing that.
I've heard that grit thing before. I can't remember where exactly I've heard it.
Well, yeah, it's a hot commodity right now down at Ford Field, but that word grit's been around for a long time in the city.
Wayne State baseball team definitely exemplifies that grit. By the way, as good as your teams have been on the field, they've been even better off the field and in the classroom. 302 of your players have been academic, all GLIAC players. How proud are you of that, to be able to say that my players excel not only on the field but in the classroom?
I'm very proud of our student athletes. Our coaches are as well, our staff. They've put into work to do some great things. And I'm a big believer in you can't necessarily do baseball very successful if you don't do academics successful. I'm not a big fan of the word eligibility. I feel eligibility is just a bare minimum. And so we're trying to reach high levels here. And Hunter Brown, for example, I've shared this story often. He got a 4.0 the semester he was drafted by the Astros. So we push for that. If you're going to prepare to get an A in a class, you're probably going to prepare to do well on the baseball field. And so that's a big part of what we do in our identity.
You add all my grade points in college, I think I barely made 4.0 total. Final question for me. What's the biggest change you've seen in your time here as far as college baseball goes?
In my time, probably just maybe the talent levels continue to grow in the recruiting phase, in the summer ball phase, the off-season segment. There are more student athletes playing baseball, and so that's probably a big piece for us. And it's getting more competitive too. That's been a big thing. Is just the competitive process has been a big change in terms of the recruitment cycle.
He's the hardest working man at Wayne State University. I will say that to my dying day. He's Ryan Kelley, the head baseball coach. Hey, Ryan, thank you very much for always taking the time to talk to me. Good luck this season, and I got a feeling we'll catch up at some point.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Tony. Great seeing you.
Halftime here at Adams Field. It's been all Findlay. They lead Wayne State 35-3. Don't go away. The second half is coming up with Sean Belizean and Brady Beaton. That'll come up right after this.